opinions expressed in the following program are those of the hosts, guests, and contributors, and do not reflect the official views of Real TV, its management, or affiliates. Content is provided for informational and entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Choices you make, the choices you make certainly will determine your tomorrows. It's Thursday, the 21st of May, 2026. Happy Thursday. I trust all is well. If you're celebrating a birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you and yours. Don't take your loved ones for granted. Tomorrow is not promised, yeah? Thank you so much for choosing us. Let's quickly go to our quote for today, coming to us with the kind compliments of Fab India Expo. And our quote says, "Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success." This is so true. We can't do it alone. We need a team that will come together, work cohesively, and of course execute well in order to taste success. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. Thank you so much for that, Nathaniel. That came to us with the kind compliments of Fab India Expo. Let's go to the ad.
Looking for something truly unique this season? Then you need to visit Fab India Expo, located opposite Medford Gas Station, Shogunas. Brand new containers have just arrived, packed with one-of-a-kind garments you won't find anywhere else. Whether you're shopping for something stylish, traditional, or custom-made, we've got you covered with made-to-order pieces tailored just for you. And it doesn't stop there. Take a stroll through our full food court, offering delicious options for the entire family. From savory bites to sweet treats, there's something for everyone. Plus, don't miss our big sale on furniture. Upgrade your home with beautiful pieces at unbeatable prices. So come on down to the Fab India Expo, located opposite Medford Gas Station, Shogunas, where culture, style, and savings come together.
Welcome back to Conversations with Zelisa, where we continue to inform, educate, empower, and answer those unanswered questions. To all of our local, regional, and international viewers, thank you kindly for choosing us. For those of you on Tego, the app, remember to download it. It's absolutely free, and take Real TV with you real time, anytime, for great programming. All right? Tell your friends and family. Remember to like and share as well. Today, I'm in conversation with a gentleman who is a force to be reckoned with. He continues to stay, he continues to advocate for the citizens of this land and for growth and progress. I'm speaking of no other than Mr. Abraham Ali, Justice of the Peace, President of the San Juan Business Association, son of the soil when it comes to San Juan. Mr. Abraham Ali, good morning and a warm welcome.
Good morning to you, Zelisa, and thank you for having me on your program this morning.
Well, I'll tell you, we're very fortunate because right now you're the talk of the town. The heat is there, the fire's been set. And, yesterday the organization, 36 years this year.
36 years, yes.
Congratulations, because a lot when you think of the San Juan Business Association, where it started, in terms of growth, you've really grown by leaps and bounds. And of course, when you have a fire within yourself that is fighting for the rights of the people, second to none. You're doing a marvelous job. You had a press conference yesterday, the San Juan Business Association, and I think every news house, every media organization is wanting more of you, to hear more of you. We are quite fortunate here at Real TV and of course Conversations to have you with us. So thank you.
My pleasure.
The state of affairs of the San Juan Business Association. Let's get started.
So I'll tell you, it is good to speak on behalf of San Juan Business Association because we lead not just by asking and talking, we lead by showing you that we have a track record, and we will continue to do things for the Burgesses of San Juan. We live by our motto in San Juan Business Association, which is community development through business. So when we ask for something for business, by extension, it is for our community. And the main thing on our topic now is the fire station that has been removed from its location on the Eastern Main Road over 1 year now.
Mr. Ali, I would really like to remind the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago of the remarkable work the San Juan Business Association. You've set a standard. You've been able to have a lot of progress and development and growth. And it is important that people realize that, like you said, you do have a track record of growth, of getting involved in getting things and making things happen, not just talking the talk, but actually allowing it to take birth and live. For instance, the police station just across from where we are located, that substation, you're responsible for that.
Yes, and the responsibility was to build it and equip that substation, which is still in existence
Very much so.
today and plays an integral part in the security in San Juan.
Absolutely true. Let's talk about some of the other developments or things that would have happened over the years in terms of the San Juan Business Association being responsible for that.
Yes. Yes, and there are a lot of programs that we initiated in San Juan to help the business sector. And apart from that, we have been instrumental in repairing police derelict vehicles and putting it back out to work for the business community. And when they go out to serve the business community, by extension, they serve the entire community because their presence is so important.
Absolutely true. I know you were also advocating for the welfare of our children. You're very concerned. I know in many other conversations, one of the things that you're very passionate about is, helping the youth. Yes. Helping them to develop, taking them off of the street, taking them away from crime, from drugs and all the negative influences. So I know over the years you've been very much involved in such activities as well.
Yes, throughout my time as a resident of San Juan, I am deeply concerned with every person that resides, that come through San Juan, that need help, and by extension will reach out to whatever authority. So my part as a justice of the peace, my part as a member of the business community, I play a role in developing the small and micro industry because I know the growth of the economy depends on small and micro industries.
Well, the beauty is that you wear many hats, but more importantly, apart from that, the years of experience, the years of as the role as a businessman yourself, who's been very successful, justice of the peace, you know exactly what's going on the ground. You can tell the core or the problems. So now you know the solutions in that role as a justice of the peace. And then, of course, as the president now of the San Juan Business Association, you're advocating for change. You're advocating to implement something that is positive. And like you say, sir, it's not just the business community that will flourish, but the citizens as well.
Correct. And in advocating for change or for proper representation, we are not just saying that and commanding and demanding anything. We are also matching what we ask for. And in this case with the fire station, we are saying that we will build that fire station once land is given to us. It's not like we are asking the government to put out a lot of money and have it. We just want the land which is available to the government anyway.
Which belongs to the people of the land.
And in developing something like that, it's a gift. It's a gift to the community. It's a gift for the government. And it is something that we are given of ourselves. Nobody asks us.
So all you're asking for clearly is a piece of land.
That's all.
The business community, the San Juan Business Association will now take the responsibility of building this fire service.
Correct. And I'll tell you.
Private citizens.
We don't want the land on our name or on San Juan business name. the land could remain invested in the name of the government or whichever ministry handles that particular parcel. What we want is really for they to give us approval to go ahead, design and build. But without the land, we cannot design anything. And we cannot propose to even have drawings. Because there are particular parcels that will have elaborate and extensive work that has to be done.
Correct.
Any drawing must take into consideration what it will entail to develop that land.
Most certainly, you have to have dimensions and different things. You can't just go and decide to do something like that. It takes proper paperwork as well.
Correct, correct. And we are saying, we have our Member of Parliament, who is the Minister of Legal Affairs and Land, and he's also a minister in the Ministry of Agriculture. He is well poised to fast track any program to deliver land for us to have a fire station.
And I think more so the need and the want of something that is so important. This is also his area that is being developed, helping the citizens in this area as well.
So Zelisa, look at what happened in Chase Village a couple of weeks ago with that fire that took place. Do you know the impact of that is the increase of insurance for every businessman throughout Trinidad and Tobago?
Yeah.
And we have the fastest growing commercial area in Trinidad and Tobago.
True. Absolutely.
Aranguez El Socorro South is the fastest growing commercial area. And for people to know who are willing to invest in this community, to understand there is no fire station to provide safety
Mr.
for
Ali,
their
that
property.
is alarming. It's alarming. I mean, we have a media house here in San Juan as well. It's scary to know that in the event or something should happen, that we don't have a fire service in Trinidad and in this area. That is alarming, and I think it should be on the front burner and be executed as quickly as possible.
So any right-thinking citizen should be able to fall in place. I'll tell you, the common man on the road will take his last dollar and pledge it to support that initiative. I'm telling you what the ground will do.
We're going to go to a very quick break. When we return, we continue our conversation with Mr. Ibrahim Ali. Mr. Ali, of course, Justice of the Peace and the President of the San Juan Business Association, advocating, asking, pleading for land to build a fire station here in the San Juan area. Let's go to these important messages. Stay with us.
Hello everyone, I'm Kwesi Park. I invite you to join me right here on Real TV for the program Unfiltered Youth. This series will engage a panel of young persons from a very diverse cross-section of our society, talking or discussing the real issues affecting them in their daily lives. So join me right here on Real TV on Saturdays from 1 to 2 p.m. with repeats on Sundays and Wednesdays.
In a world full of noise, choose clarity. The Real News digital publication is your choice for important news coverage. From influential figures shaping our nation to a powerful week in review that keeps you informed. The weekly edition is available for download on all of our social media platforms. Smart, sharp, essential. Real News digital publication. Stay informed, stay educated, stay empowered. warm welcome back to Conversations with Zelisa right here on Real TV, where we bring reality to you, to all of our local, regional and international viewers. Thank you so much for choosing us, those of you on Tego, the app, as well as those of you in Canada on the Caribbean Showtime television. Thank you so much for allowing us to influence you in a positive way. Knowledge is power. When we have knowledge, we make better decisions. And of course, with that, we'll have a better tomorrow. Today, I'm in conversation with Mr. Ibrahim Ali. Mr. Ali is the Justice of the Peace. He is the president of the San Juan Business Association. And like I said earlier on, every media house right now, they're demanding, they need his attention, because he's highlighting and advocating for something that is positive, that is all in effort for the well-being of the citizens of this land. Welcome back, Mr. Ali.
Thank you.
I know that this is it's something, you've played a very instrumental role as well when it comes to the success of our MP.
Well, I didn't want to invite actual politics into this, but I was his campaign manager in 2020 and his election agent in 2025. So yes, I did play a pivotal role
Very much so.
in getting him in San Juan as the Member of Parliament, and I continue to support him as Member of Parliament.
But the beauty, sir, about it is that you are grassroots in the sense that you're also a son, not just a son of the soil of Trinidad and Tobago, but San Juan. I think every and anybody knows Mr. Ibrahim Ali. And that is because of your infectious personality. It is not only because of your charm, but it is because of your hard work and commitment, where you started as a young boy, you know, in your father's business.
Yes.
And then, of course, developing yourself into a force to be reckoned with when it comes to business. So trained, certified, been there, done that, the years of experience. So you really fit the role of, you know, which we are aware of the success of our MP. But now it comes down to the fact that now we are asking, you're saying, listen, all we're asking for is a piece of land.
Yes.
So that not a piece of land to build a casino, not a piece of land to, you know, it's about development for the safety of the citizens.
It is safety.
It's the safety of
most
our people.
Safety.
Saving lives.
Yes.
And one life is important. I mean, in this day and time, you don't have a fire service or station in San Juan.
Yes.
That is not acceptable.
The overall region of San Juan possibly has well over 150,000 persons living within the community. And San Juan is a huge community. It extends to Lafayette, it extends to St. Anne's, Horton Street on the east, and the Bird Sanctuary south. It's a huge community.
Absolutely.
And one must understand that this community falls into the region where the regional corporation has San Juan and demarked in those particular areas. So San Juan Business Association encompasses that wide, very wide area. So when we look at San Juan, we are not just looking at Barataria San Juan as a constituency. We are looking at parts of Aranguez, parts of Shogunas, parts of Port of Spain that falls well within the San Juan region.
You know, the more I speak to you, sir, the more I recognize really the steam or the importance of this new development. And I'll tell you why. It's not just the business community. It's our schools. It's our homes. It's every citizen in that area. Our lives are at risk.
And I'll tell you, it is not about talk. I will continue to say, San Juan Business Association has proven we are not a talk shop organization. We are an organization that has proven its commitment to be one that will be delivered. So if we undertake a commitment to do something, we will go to the end to make sure it happens.
Mr. Ali, you recently had a big event. You all had a very big event recently, and it was quite successful, I'm told. And you always, in terms of fundraising, you seem to have the art of getting the public or the business community to gather, to work together, to discuss in terms of growth and development. You are asking for a piece of land. The San Juan Business Association is taking the responsibility to build this and deliver this to the community, the people of this land. How do you propose to do that?
To get it constructed?
Yes. Where are you getting the funds from?
The business community, as I say, the business community understand that if it is the economic state in this country is one that it will be very difficult for the government to commit to building a fire station at this point, which may cost in the vicinity of $10 million. Once we go out there and we attract the potential conglomerates and the smaller businesses, they will contribute it. So my call for a fire station is timely where it goes out into the business community and they all will commit to it. In this San Juan area, we have people who are in construction. We have fabricators of steel structures who will commit themselves to do it. We have people who provide and import steel. We have people who will do excavating. We have committed people who will lend support because it is for the benefit for themselves and by extension the entire community of San Juan. And when I reach out to the business sector, I am 100% sure that they will all come together and contribute and make this happen in a short period of time.
Well, I mean, even as a media house, we understand the importance. Of course, ZM Network will most certainly be part of that because we understand the importance, not just for ourselves, but for the entire community. Every citizen, it matters.
Exactly. So where the residents cannot contribute, we must understand they are also at risk. And if we care for our business sector, we must care for our community as well. That's where business earns money. It is from the burgesses. So if we have a healthy community, by extension, we'll have healthy businesses as well.
Absolutely correct. And that is important. Any responses or any feedback from the good minister?
The minister, as I said before, we had a couple meetings where we discussed our proposal.
Nice.
And he did indicate that he will work towards getting the land. It is just that this project needs to be triggered with immediate effect.
It's out there, the intention of what has to be done, but it has to get started. Talk, nothing happens.
It's not about talk,
It's
because
about getting it up and going.
if I cannot identify lands, I cannot propose to the business community
Absolutely
for
true.
contributions.
Absolutely true.
And one must understand, when you're going to pick up money from businesses, you must have a commitment where the money is going.
You have to have accountability and transparency.
Exactly.
It is extreme. If you are asking me for some sort of assistance to help, I would want to know, well, okay, I'm contributing, I'm ready to contribute, but what am I contributing towards? If there's nothing, you want to ask me to buy this, I need to see it in order to understand it. Good. So we understand that. This is a program, Conversations with Zelisa, in conversation with Mr. Abraham Ali, Justice of the Peace. And of course, Mr. Ali is the president of the San Juan Business Association. The San Juan Business Association this year celebrates its 36 years in existence. Let's go to these important messages. Stay with us.
Macon Construction Company Limited. Save big whilst building stronger. We build with our Macon innovative building systems, which provides high wind speed, earthquake, sea blast and fire resistance. Is thermally and acoustically insulated. Provides improved construction timelines and cost savings. We provide construction services from design to finish and everything in between. Macon Construction Company Limited. Building green today with tomorrow's technology. Contact or visit us today.
I am Walter Stewart, President of the Trinidad and Tobago National Council of Parent-Teacher Associations Incorporated. Join us every Thursday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Real TV, where we look at NPTA Speaks, National Parent-Teacher Association Speaks, on topical and relevant issues pertaining to parents, teachers, education, and students of Trinidad and Tobago. This, of course, encapsulates local, regional, and international audiences every Thursday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Real TV, NPTA Speaks.
I am Zelisa Rupani, inviting you to join me for the rebirth of Apne Sitare, Our Stars, a vibrant and spectacular show celebrating the incredible local talents of the sons and daughters of Trinidad and Tobago. Experience the beauty of our culture through singing, dancing, and musical performances as we keep the arts alive and shining bright. Tune in right here on Real TV every Sunday from 1 p.m. for Apne Sitare, Our Stars. See you there.
Let's get straight to the point. I am Dale Edwards, Dale the Voice, and we're going to get straight to the point right here on Real TV. Join me Monday to Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. when we talk the hard truth. We're not beating around the bush. We're getting straight to the point, dealing with real issues, social, politics, and much more. Monday to Friday, the only place to be is right here on Real TV.
Welcome back to Conversations with Zelisa right here on Real TV, where we bring reality to you, to all of our local, regional, international viewers. Thank you so much for choosing us. Remember to like and share. It's great information. Knowledge is power. In conversation with Mr. Ibrahim Ali, Justice of the Peace, he's also the president of the San Juan Business Association, and having this rich conversation with Mr. Ali, highlighting some of the ills that we could now take and turn around. And I think we're very fortunate to have people who are like live wires, willing to advocate, willing to fight, coming up to the forefront to highlight the negative to make it into a positive. So, of course, we're in a safer and cleaner environment. Speaking of clean environment, Mr. Ali, so many people, and I realize that you highlighted that as well, are complaining about rodents.
Yes.
Are complaining about rats as big as manicures. And the fact is, what is really happening?
So we use in our press conference yesterday, one of our highlights is the infestation and the way rodents has been allowed to take over San Juan in particular.
It is.
And I'll tell you what we have noted around West El Socorro. The Quasi area is infested with rodents. What is alarming is that we just had that hunter virus issue.
Correct.
That derived from rats.
Exactly.
So this is an issue that we need to have addressed by the health authorities. And we are asking for the health authorities to immediately go out and bait the areas that are infested and assist residents with bait that they will put to get rid of this endemic that could develop in this country. And I'll tell you, when we look at the market area and the way garbage collection and the disposal of garbage is done, it creates the environment for the rats to have a comfortable life. You look at the food industry throughout San Juan, all the fast food outlets, and how they dispose of their refuse. It is creating an area that the rodents are fed on a daily basis with discarded food, with all. So the whole health issue must develop where an insensitive approach to educating the population, the food population, on how to deal with their establishment and how to eradicate the rodent
You're
infestation.
absolutely correct. It's not just the vendors or the double vendors with the food now and or the vans that would sell the food, but we have all of these fast food chains of restaurants developing now and proper disposal. You're absolutely correct. And you know, that is something I think the Ministry of Health should be on the first burner as well. You know, it's you're talking about health.
Zelisa, just this week you heard on the news where the Minister of Local Government revealed that there are persons who are issuing health badges for a fee. And it tells you that establishments are getting health badges without proper adherence to the regulations and laws. What is happening? An unclean kitchen will encourage rodents and encourage that infestation to grow to a magnitude that it will overtake the country. So this is a serious issue.
Very much so.
And
Very
we cannot
much so.
allow it to continue without the authorities taking the position they ought to take.
Which now brings me, because now we have this problem, which is a serious one, with rats and all of these rodents in the vicinity. We're talking health now. I've had conversations, numerous conversations with your good self with regards to the situation with the vagrants. I see it firsthand every day. At the steps, you have vagrants sleeping on the streets, and you've been advocating and asking for a place to home these
Zelisa,
people.
for far too long.
Oh, it's long overdue, Mr.
Our
Ali.
priority bus route mall, which is just across the road, if you look at particular times during the day, you have well over 100 vagrant homeless people converging
Very
there
much so.
on a daily basis. Now, one must understand that they are coming for food, but they are health hazard to the population. These are people who are untidy, they are not kept properly, they don't take showers, and they are among us to spread any disease they may carry.
Absolutely true.
The other thing that is happening around the businesses is that they sleep at the entrances of these businesses at night.
I have the same problem.
And they defecate and urinate in front of these
And
businesses.
sometimes they're naked. They're naked, they're not, no clothing, and you have school children commuting, you have people. It doesn't matter, it's not right, Mr.
We are
Ali.
allowing our nation to descend into a position
Deplorable.
that we will not be able to live without having them equally among us.
So who's responsible in terms of, is it the regional corporation, is it social welfare?
We have a number of ministries that are responsible for vagrants or homeless people. So social development ministry may be one. The health ministry, the Ministry of Health, may be another one.
Okay.
And when we look at the local government authority, they are also responsible. There are a number of ministries that should come together and create a program to get these people off the street.
Mr. Ali, there are so many buildings that are not vacant that I think the government could locate to house, at least as you say, to have a bath, to use the toilets, to have somebody, because there's so many private citizens again, so many people jump in to help in terms of feeding them, in terms of grooming, cutting the hair and grooming the nails and things like that. Why can't we locate, and when I say we, meaning the government, because it's their duty and responsibility.
That's what they say they can do, and that's what we are asking them to do. Take up the plight to get these people off the street and rehabilitate them so that they get back out there as good citizens that could contribute to the welfare of this country.
Have some training programs. Have some, get them involved in positive things.
But it amazed me.
Teach a man to fish rather than give
It
him the
amazed
fish
me
to
that
eat.
nobody's speaking about the homeless or the vegans or the destitute.
It's not.
Nobody's
nice.
speaking about
Nobody.
them.
Well, the San Juan Business Association, now you're speaking and you're advocating is another thing that you're highlighting. But I think this is something that you've been talking about for a very long time.
Yes, but we talking and nobody listening. Nobody listening, and they need to listen and take cognizance of the fact it's a health issue. It's a issue where you have your citizens suffering when you could reach out to them and help them.
Make a difference.
And make a difference.
Make a difference. These are the things that we need to fix. And like I said, I think it's high time that we recognize and pay attention. Do we then pin this down, I'm asking, to our dear MPs or ministers, or do we say it goes directly to the ministries will have the direct responsibility?
You see, just as I am calling for this to be able to be addressed, I am saying that it is happening in the area of Barataria, San Juan.
Right.
So in the first instance, our minister, our member of parliament in this area, even though his ministry is not responsible, must take the initiative
As the member
to
of
get it
parliament.
going.
Mr. Ali, I've said it before and I will not mince words to say it again. The fact is, when we had the election fever, or whenever we have the election fever in the areas, what happens is that everybody's greeted with love and a hug and a kiss, and we go out and we meet and we greet and we give this hope of feeling, all right, I'm here to take care of you. I'm going to be the change that you want. I'll make sure that the lady or the man that's living alone and have nobody to take care of them, they get a little hamper, or they make sure they're taken care of. And that's why the MPs, they go out. The fever is, the dust is settled, the honeymoon is over. We need accountability now. We need to see things happening now. Who's taking the responsibility then? Isn't it the member of parliament that should be responsible?
So, Zelisa, I'll tell you.
Or the councillors that should be responsible for jumping in the dance and fixing these things?
I'll tell you, organizations and associations and chambers like our San Juan Business Association, we are lobby groups. We could lobby the government, lobby the authorities to have things done. They must take our concern and deal with it. Don't look at us as a threat to you. Do not look at us.
That is extremely important.
We are
because
highlighting
you're
the
highlighting
plight.
the negative. You're highlighting the negative. You know the problem and they are the solution. So you're asking, let's fix it together. The thing is, what I admire with the San Juan Business Association is that you are meeting halfway, saying, listen, we understand. You may not have the money, you may not have the funds, but give us the land and we will do it. That is a win-win. Look at the partnership you're getting there.
Correct. And anybody will see this as an opportunity and get it done.
So we talk.
Support the San Juan Business Association. Support us. Help us to initiate this project.
Partner and work with you, because
Don't
here
look
you have.
look at us
Yeah.
as somebody who is targeting you. Look at us as somebody who is going to help you, as somebody who is representing the people.
Who want a partner, who want to share their wealth of experience and knowledge and make things happen.
Correct.
They extending a hand to make things happen. We want to work together. You want to have that cohesiveness and not a division, because you are part of what is happening. You're seeing what is happening. You're living what is happening. And you're really advocating for positive change.
Correct.
That is
Correct.
going to help the entire community. That's going to help the children. That's going to help, the citizens in this
Correct.
area. And if everybody, like you say, all the chambers and all the associations and things that get up and stepping up and doing things like that, then partner and make it work, make it happen.
I'll tell you, I repeat it is unprecedented for any organization in the first instance to build a police station and to come back and pledge his support to build a fire station.
I wonder how many citizens are aware that we do not have a fire station in existence.
I will
in
think as much as 98% of the population in the San Juan area
They're not aware.
do not know
And
that
do
there is no fire station.
And do we understand the depth and seriousness of that? We're talking about schools. We're talking about not just the business, homes, so many aspects that we are, that are ill. And I think I would say it is a shame in this day and age that we do not have a fire service in existence that's working, that's ready to say, all right, let's go out there. I mean, Arangwes alone is the belly when you talk about agriculture, when you talk about, and as you say,
I will
the
tell
birth
you,
of businesses.
You raise something that is critical and something that should alarm anybody who understands that a fire tender will be removed from a fire station and leave that community unprotected. And with immediate effect, if that fire tender had to be removed, it should have been relocated on a temporary
Immediately.
compound.
So why is it not in existence? What is the reason, Mr. Ali?
That present site where the fire station housed the tenders, it is inadequate, it is unhealthy, and it is unsafe for the fire officers who work there. The EMA did a testing of that compound, and the amount of carbon monoxide that comes from the Parity bus route and the Eastern Main Road that enters that compound makes it unsafe for the personnel that stays in that compound. Apart from that situation, where that is located, it is a few feet away from the traffic light and the busy intersection of the Quasi. To get in and out of that location is difficult, particularly at peak periods, so that the threshold that one looks at to respond to a fire is 7 minutes. It may take them well over 10 minutes just to get out of that compound. So it is not suited for a fire station.
But no consideration of something that is temporary or makeshift until, so that something is in existence.
Exactly. So it is as it cannot house the tender anymore, remove it, put it in mover, and depend on Ryson Road or Santa Cruz to respond to a fire, which may be El Socorro South or Arangwes South, our highly commercialized area. And that's terrible.
It's terrible. When you talk of the new developments that's happening over the highway, that new business hub.
When these business people decides to put out this amount of money to invest in San Juan, if they just know they are unprotected if there's a fire, then that will be alarming to them.
Much so. Much so. I can't help but think all the time now that we're talking about it, schools. Schools. Our children at risk. Our children's lives at risk.
Yes.
Homes. I mean, and one child or one person or one citizen life taken by fire is not acceptable because of the lack of having something that is of competence, of having something that is there to help save a life. That is not acceptable.
It's unthinkable.
It's not acceptable. Mr. Ali, when we come back, because you also raised another point, and I know you've been advocating again. I am a citizen of San Juan. I've had it from Cunupia, the commute from Cunupia to San Juan every day, sometimes 2.5, 3 hours. I'm now in the vicinity of Santa Cruz thinking it's going to be better. It's not much better at all. The traffic situation, you just raised it again with regards to the vicinity of the location of when the fire service was in existence. When we come back, we need to address the traffic situation in San Juan. Let's go to these important messages. Stay with us. When we return, we continue our conversation with Mr. Ibrahim Ali, President of the San Juan Business Association, Justice of the Peace, when we return.
At Good Price Price Wholesalers, we're inviting all business owners. Whether you operate a pharmacy, supermarket, mini-mart, variety store, pet shop, hardware, or bookstore, we've got you covered. We offer a wide range of products, including baby and toddler items, confectionery and candy, cosmetics, fans, household supplies, party supplies, pet products, toys, stationery, and electronics. Wide selection, reliable quality, competitive prices. Contact us today at 380-8475 and one of our sales representatives will be happy to visit you. Good Price Wholesalers, your partner in business success.
Hello everyone, I am the Reverend Clifford Rawlins, minister of the Diego Martin United Church and a published author. I am inviting you to join me on Real TV for Honest to God, where we are honest with what Scripture is and says, and addressing topical issues in Christianity in a postmodern context and post-colonial Caribbean landscape. Provocative, controversial, stimulating, and above all, openly honest. Every Tuesday at 2 to 3 p.m. right here on Real TV.
Broadcast your yagnas, weddings, and Hindu celebrations live on Real TV. Share your special moments with us. Share your devotion with the nation. Call us at 373-8946 or email realtv.corporate@gmail.com to host your celebration today.
In a world full of noise, choose clarity. The Real News digital publication is your choice for important news coverage. From influential figures shaping our nation to a powerful week in review that keeps you informed. The weekly edition is available for download on all of our social media platforms. Smart, sharp, essential. Real News digital publication. Stay informed, stay educated, stay empowered. Welcome back to Conversations with Zelisa right here on Real TV, where we bring reality to you. In conversation today with Mr. Ibrahim Ali, Justice of the Peace, President of the San Juan Business Association, very successful and prominent businessman. Mr. Ali, welcome back. Just prior to our break, we discussed a lot today with regards to the fire station, which I think is really important. The rodents that we are bombarded with in the San Juan area, the situation with the vagrants, they are citizens as well.
Correct.
And I think as a government, as the leaders of our land, it is our duty and responsibility. But I also think that is why you have councillors and you have the member of parliaments in each area to ensure that their area is well taken care of.
Correct.
I think that is important. I say this as a citizen. I say this as a person. And now we're going to go into the traffic situation in San Juan area.
Yes.
With the growth of businesses, what is happening?
So I'll tell you, we have proposed some answers to some of the traffic situation. And if I may take Aranguez and El Socorro, one of the problems we have on those thoroughfares is the indiscriminate parking. And we are proposing for alternate parking.
Okay.
So you have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Sunday on one day, and then you have the alternate days on the other side, east and west.
Right.
That's a short-term measure. A long-term measure is to make Aranguez a one-way north and El Socorro a one-way south.
Okay.
And when we do that, we will take all the intermediary streets and make them one-way alternately, so that you have a crisscrossing between the two main thoroughfares, so people could get to either Aranguez or El Socorro easier. So even if you have residents parking on one side, the other side is easy flow for the traffic. And if you change it in the long term, make Aranguez one-way north, so you exit the overpass or you come off the highway and you take Aranguez main road and you come straight up into the Quasi area. And if you wanted to go midway into El Socorro, one of the intermediary streets, you take it and you go across to El Socorro. What we are hoping that will do is really create the business activity, the economic activity for El Socorro, which has caused a big deficit in business activity when the overpass was built. And a lot of people who are coming into the area from Aranguez South who will take the overpass, they stayed on Aranguez Road and did business. So a lot of business activity were taken away from El Socorro. In making the two streets one way and the alternate parking and the alternate transaction between the two areas, you will cause an even flow. And people who want to go El Socorro to do business will be able to go much freer. We have a similar situation in the Quasi area where you have the one way for a very long period of time, stays one way from 8:30 in the morning to 2:30.
Yes.
And then from 2:30 until 9 o'clock. Those one-way situation, it is created because of the school. And the school...
San Juan Presbyterian School.
Correct. Yeah. And that school opening and closing period is only for 1 hour.
Right.
Why shut down an entire community
then you have
for
to go
several hours?
Absolutely true.
So we are asking for all that to be addressed.
Yeah. Brilliant point. And I think those are things that could be cleared up. I mean,
we are asking as well for the traffic police or the wardens
officers,
to be more actively used.
Well, I'll tell you, there are mornings that they're all there, and then you see them 1 or 2 mornings, and then they're not there for the rest of the week. So what's happening? What's
so we
going on?
want to know who are programming them.
Have a little consistency. Exactly.
Correct.
So you have, I mean, just having them and their presence there would have, you know, all of the drivers a little more alert and doing what is right and falling into place, following the law, because we becoming lawless.
Correct.
Speaking of lawless, let's talk a little bit about crime.
I'll tell you, Zelisa, where we reach with crime, which is endemic in this country. I spoke to a senior policeman just this week, and I'm saying to him, I pity your position. And he said, why? I said, because this is a country that the citizens almost look like zombies. And they almost look like they are not concerned with crime, they are not concerned with breaking the law, they are immune to it, they don't want a policeman with a gun, they want to retaliate, they're not afraid of being shot, they're not afraid of anything. So it's the lawlessness has taken over this country to the extent that the citizens are immune to crime.
Well, I'll tell you something. I sometimes would like to go and buy some fresh fruits in particular, or vegetables. So you walk around, you get down and you walk around. But you're scared. You're scared with your bag. You're scared. Sometimes you don't even have a lot of money in your purse. You just to go get some fruits or pick up something. But you're living in fear, and that is unfair. That you're walking around, you're looking at, you have to judge everybody because you're afraid they will scrap your bag or they will pull it, you will pull your jewelry or something.
So how do we create a sense of consciousness in the citizenry of this country?
How do we feel safe? We just don't feel safe, Mr.
Because
Ali.
we allow the lawlessness to prevail for far too long. And I'll tell you something, the political directorate with their handouts and with their programs that are just allow these people to think everything is free, everything is easy to get. You break the law, it is a slap in the wrist. We need a legislative agenda that will train the people to move away from a life of crime. The repeated offenders in this country is tremendous. There are no programs in place to rehabilitate someone who has now entered crime. And I'm telling you, If somebody do a petty crime and they enter the jail, they are entering an institution where they will learn to become a seasoned criminal. That's the extent of what our jails do to citizens that enter there. There are no programs in the jail that will take a first-time offender and send him back out as somebody who will not commit another crime. There's nothing that doing that. And it is amazing that we are seeing this happening repeatedly. We are seeing people picking up guns against the police, guns against the citizens. We are seeing home invasions where there are no respect for the elderly, where they will shoot you and kill you and slap you up and kick you up, and elderly will get kicked up for a few dollars. It's a level of lawlessness. Nobody rehabilitates. You've seen weed thrown at the unemployed on the streets, and the criminal element are able to recruit these people and commit home invasions freely. That's happening in our country on a daily basis. The criminal mind, the seasoned criminal, go on the street and he has an employment ready-made for him just to pick up citizens and go and commit crime against decent, law-abiding, particularly the elderly citizens.
So they right now they're planning, they're trained and certified to steal. They invest their time
and when they get in the prison, they come outside to do an advanced crime. They are trained now to do other crime. How do you think kidnapping for ransom? How do you think that is perpetrated? It is well orchestrated.
Taxing of businesses.
Correct.
Are you seeing a lot of that in the San Juan area?
It is happening. It is happening where the business community are afraid to speak out. They speak out and they feel unprotected. The criminal element will retaliate and shut them up, silence them, or maybe kill them. So a lot of cases are not reported, are not even spoken about.
So this is because of fear? They're just packing up and sending
people.
You're rifting families because you're living in fear and you're sending your children abroad.
People are extremely fearful for their lives.
Absolutely true.
Extremely fearful. That they prefer to say nothing. They prefer to... I know business people tell me, when I reach home, I don't get back out. I stay home. And it is unfortunate that you cannot even enjoy your own country. You cannot go out in the night, possibly to a cinema or to go to a bar or to go to a party. You're afraid.
Go to a drive.
Or just take a casual drive.
You're afraid to take your kids out for a meal.
Should we really be living in that kind of unhealthy state? We should not.
Well, Mr. Ali, I think you're doing a remarkable job in highlighting the ills. The beauty of it is that you also are aware of what the solution could be, and you're willing to jump up, you're willing to take the responsibility and wait for the citizens of this land and growth and development. I trust and hope we will have other conversations where we could continue to develop, we could continue to advocate, and we can continue to make a difference in the lives of our citizens. I thank you kindly, and I wish the San Juan Business Association all the very best as you continue to strengthen and grow from strength to strength.
So Lisa, I always appreciate coming here to voice my opinion and the opinion of San Juan Business Association. We will play our part. And this is our country, the people here are our people, and they mean a lot to us. And we will continue to ask government to support us in our endeavors. We'll continue the fight.
And when we have citizens such as yourself that are willing to partner with the government and willing to work when it comes to growth and development of our land that we all could engage and flourish from, then I think it's part of the solution.
Yes.
Isn't it, sir?
Yes.
All the very best.
Thank you.
This is where we're going to wrap things up for today. I remind you to be good law-abiding citizens, to do what is right at all times. Here's reminding you that with God, all things are possible. Thank you so much for choosing us. Stick and Stay Ultimate in Programming continues right here on Real TV. I am Zelisa Budusing Rupani. Thanks for choosing us. See you tomorrow.